Welcome, welcome. We'll get started in just a few minutes. Just a couple minutes, we'll get rolling. I think it's going to be what's up, Landon? Our last case of Onyx Vintage Extended, most likely. We do have 36 loose boxes that we picked up in the deal, but I'm not sure what we're going to do with those yet. Yeah, we haven't pulled a Beaver since way back, I think, in our very first case. There were actually 2 Beaver autos, but that was like 8 cases ago or something. So we were definitely due for a Beaver. Hope you and Landon and Kent are having a good evening. Happy Sunday. Some good football games today. Alright, it's 10 o'clock on the dot, so we'll get started. Man, the spam stuff is driving me nuts. And I keep hiding it and blocking them. But they keep popping up. I don't even know what it is, to be honest with you. Alright, here we go. Good luck, everybody. I haven't seen a Griffey, other than the one Corey pulled. I haven't seen a Hawks pulled one. I've only seen that one Griffey. We pulled a couple of Otani, but we have not pulled one in a while. Alright, let's see how bad I mess this up. Already bad. Alright, hold on. I'm going to pull this over here. I'm just going to grab it out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Worst at getting these boxes out of here. Absolute worst. It's a catastrophe every time. 6. All right. So let's pretty up this catastrophe of a stacks here. I do wish the case box is a little tighter. All right. So there we go. 12. What's up, Les? 12, 24, 6, 6, 6, 6. All right. Good luck, everybody. Let's see if I can find them. All right. First up, Mr. Frelick and Carson Williams. Our first auto of the night, Eric Pena blue ink and Werner Blakely blue ink. How you doing, Les? So we need a Bieber for Kent. Who you got tonight, Les? I didn't even look as I was sending invoices who everybody had. Should have. Been under the weather this weekend, so. Box 2. We do have 36 more loose boxes, but I hate to list a case break on eBay and it not be from a fresh case, so that's my only reservation there. So we may do something with them in the Facebook group if y'all are not in our Facebook group. Alright, we got Max Muncy and Caden Wallace. First auto, Michael McGreevy blue ink. Damn. So, come hang out with us. That'll be fun. Yordani De Los Santos blue ink. I was trying to get a break of a buddy earlier tonight, and I bid what I would have considered way above market for some teams just to get in his break, and I lost every one of them. So I was like, I guess it was not meant to be. It wasn't like I was trying to be cheap. I truly was trying to win, but no luck. Well, this is excellent. I did some gold label earlier. It's been a while since we'd opened gold label. Forgot how sharp some of those framed autos were. Nice. It's a nice deal. Messick and Abrams. Next auto, Jefferson Espinal and Jonathan Cannon, both blue ink, so no colored ink thus far. Bieber's a really good pitcher. Really would like to go out with a Griffey in their last case, but watch, there'll be one of those loose boxes. Bobby Witt. I was just about to brag on the camera tonight. And Maddox Bruns. Yordani De Los Santos, number 2. And Jacob Gonzalez, both ARCs. Nothing but blue so far. Been meaning to try to find a Drew Waters black or description. I haven't put recently. Alright, Chase Petty and Khalil Watson. And Werner Blakely, number 2. So we're having lots of dupes so far. And Frank Mazzucato. Finally pulled a Mazzucato out of leaf metal for a customer. What night was that? Friday night. He had been skunked several times. We finally pulled him in. Leaf metal's pretty fun. I enjoy leaf metal this year. Enjoy it every year, but for some reason I like this shit a lot. It is more fun trying to hit one, but sometimes it's nice to have one in your pocket just from picking one up too. Randy Johnson and Jefferson Espinal again. Oh. Rickleman Del Castro, and I gave away Frank Mazzucato, number 2. Got 3 duplicates already in 6 boxes. That's a little nutso. Not unheard of, but still. Collation in this, Leaf, any of the products like this that don't have a huge checklist, it feels like collation is always leaves something to be desired. We'll go over here. The chase is always funner than buying it, but it can also be painful. I understand that. All right, Henry Davis and Adley Rushman. Next up, there's a green. There you go, Kent. Alexis Hernandez. I think you said you had him. Yep. Green ink and a blue Tristan Casas. Nice box. So the green, number to 50. Got one for Kent on the board. And our first green of the case. Wow, that's pretty strong. We do have, we'd find 6 loose boxes of premium. I bought 2 from one place and 4 from another. That will do it. I guess we'll do part of some kind of combo break in the Facebook group, or just do a small random player break with those. That's all I could find at a decent price. Mejia and Basalo. Next auto. Carlos Duran and Sal Frelick. There's a nice one. He has a nice signature too. Yeah, talking about collation, that premium stuff is so nice, but boy, and that half case we did, that had what, 4 or 5 Jordan Walkers, and the other half didn't have any. I saw a half case that had 4 Jason Dominguez one time in the premium. It's crazy. Warner Blakely. It's our 3rd one of him. 2 are autoed already. And Yasser Mercedes. Sun's out, guns out. How about a Parker Messick and Tyler Soderstrom? Going to our buddy Shrick. Did happen to see he got Soderstrom for his A's. Les got them all. Les got the whole print run. If any of you guys happen to be in our Leaf metal break from either the 15th or 16th of January, or our Torque Racing break from the 13th of January. For the first time ever, all the packages from both those breaks are MIA. So we dropped them off at the post office on the 18th, and they have still not scanned. So we've been in contact with the post office trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Obviously, we'll take care of everybody that was in those 2 breaks if we can't find them, but it's just never. We've had packages get lost here and there, don't get me wrong. We've never had 40 packages from the same drop off disappear. That's kind of frustrating. Julio Rodriguez, Trace Sweeney. Ooh, how about a red Khalil Watson? Very nice. And a blue Jose Miranda, Khalil Watson, number to 25. Nice name there. Name that's not in Bowman yet. But it's just so frustrating when, I mean, obviously they've stuck them somewhere or they got stolen. That's the scary thing. And we put them in the box, so it wasn't like we left them somewhere. I don't know. It's just, everybody has been understanding so far, but it's so, you feel so bad when people spend their hard-earned money, and in some cases hit some nice cards, and then the post office goes, and Lord only knows what happened to it. So hopefully they turn up. Fingers crossed. Tyler Soderstrom base, very miscut. And a Jacob Gonzalez base. Green Tristan Cases, very nice. And another Frank Mazzucato. If you're going deep in the Mazzucato tonight. So the green will be to 50. Mauve is number 3, I believe, or 4, 3. Let me check something real quick. Next box. Well, it's just so frustrating. We've been doing this on eBay since 2014. So what's that? 7 years almost? Not 7 full years. 6.5 years. And there's a Ryder Arias base and a LV Marte. And like I said, a green Jose Miranda. And a blue Drew Waters, green to 50. And we all know the post office. We have had packages get lost. Most of them, knock on wood, have turned up and eventually been delivered. But we've never had anything not eventually get scanned. And there's nothing we can do other than say, refund, or if you hit something, we'll try to track down replacements, obviously. But it just looks really bad on us that they weren't scanned, like we did something shady, which I assure you guys, and I think most of you guys know that's not the case, but it does have a bad look to it. So we'll do our best to remedy that and make sure that we get everything scanned from now on. Although it's never been a problem. So if you did happen to be in Leaf from I think it was 15th or 16th. It was right before Martin Luther King weekend because we dropped them off the day after Martin Luther King Day. So we thought maybe that had them backed up or something. But you'll see the tracking says still waiting to scan, which is, don't get me started. It's my blood boiling. Yeah, I'm hoping they just got stuck aside or in the bottom of something and they'll find them. Alex Moody, Matt McClain. Come on, we need some more color. How about a Jackson Jobe blue? Nice name there. And Enrique Brownfield Jr., ARC. Really like the ARC logo they're putting on these. I thought Leaf was going to do that too, but I didn't. Now I think about it, I don't ever seen them on metal. There's definitely some NIL ARC guys in metal too, like Curiel and guys that aren't in the pros yet, or haven't been signed or drafted. All right, what's this box? 6, 12, 14. It'll show you guys. Most people have been very, very understanding, which is good. Because in our racing group that does NASCAR with us, it's a pretty small, tight-knit group, so those guys have been in dozens of breaks, most of them. And baseball guys are pretty good. Loyal customers there too, so we'll take care of that. Enrique Bradfield and Jonathan Mejia. So did anybody have a team that went on to the Super Bowl today? Ooh, how about a Yuri Perez green? And a blue Jonathan Mejia. Yuri to 50. I really didn't have a rooting interest in either game today, but they both turned out really all 6 games from the last round on have been really good. Entertaining, tight games. First round, not so much. But so I really don't have a rooting interest for the Super Bowl either as a Falcons fan, so I guess I'll just root for a good game. What's crazy is people that were in those breaks have been in breaks since then, and they've gotten those cards delivered, and they're like, well, I got the other ones. I said, yeah, well, they scanned those for us. We got Roderick Arias Redemption. He had one in the last case. He's pretty tough in this series. Seemed easier to get in the last series. Got Tyler Soderstrom again. And Christian Hernandez. Next auto. Mason Albright. And there's Derek Curiel. AR receipt. Speaking of Corey, he just sent me a voice text. Listen to when we get done. I should play it live, but then I don't know what he's saying, so that could be some blackmail if I did that. Yeah, though I was a closet Bengals fan back in the Icky Shuffle days, so I guess that was the last time they went to the Super Bowl. So maybe I'll used to love some Icky Woods and that team, which I think got blown out in the Super Bowl from me, right? But maybe I'll root for them. It's a nice story from the Bengals coming from only 4 wins last year to Super Bowl this year. That's pretty impressive. Got Trey Sweeney and Spencer Jones. Yeah, I saw him on the stage there at the end. That was pretty cool. Jordan Wicks and Ken Waldichuk. It's a good old picture box there. It's not what we want. Well, guys who have these people want it, but I'd like to see some big hitters coming up. Maybe so. I can't remember. I think they played the Niners in one Super Bowl back then and did not fare so well. If I remember right. I could be wrong. Showing my age and my memory now. Yeah, maybe it may have been 2 wins. I think the year before was 2. Last year, I think I heard it during the post game, and I can't remember now. Either way, very impressive. Today, I was in their second half defense. I mean, that coach made some hellacious adjustments. They went from it was a totally different team in the second half. Shohei Ohtani and Drew Compton. Got no LV Marte, blue ink. And Jonathan Cannon, blue ink. Very impressive to go from, a laughing stock selling dweller to the Super Bowl. I thought the Niners coaching staff did a good job with them because I didn't feel like they belonged going this deep in the playoffs, but they really played well too. Well, yeah, their line played pretty decent today. I was shocked. in the few times they did get through, Burrow was able to run out of it and gain some nice yards. But compared to last week, I thought they played much better today for sure. You know, they'll only get better. They'll draft some linemen this year, I'm sure. Eddie's Leonard and Tristan Cases. We got Orelvis Martinez and Dari Lorenzo. I don't know if Dari sold tonight. Dari goes unsold a lot for some reason. Not a lot of Dari Lorenzo fans, apparently. LA won by 3. It was a good game. LA was down by 10 in the fourth quarter and came back and won. So you'll have LA and the Bengals. All right, we got 6 to go. LA has a pretty good defense, so it should be a good challenge for Bengals. I'll tell you what, though, that Bengals defense. Now we need Beaver. We haven't had a vet in here. We haven't had a black or a description. Last case had a black and an inscription, which was a little crazy. Gunnar Hogland, Wilman Diaz, Peyton Pallette, who is hurt and not pitching this year for Arkansas, I saw, and Chase Petty, at least not out of gate. Another pitcher box. All right, now I need the Beaver to complete Kent's trifecta. Off to go. I don't think we'll be doing any more of this on eBay, but we will be doing leaf metal, hobby and jumbo, and some leaf flash. So look out for that. Another Soderstrom. That's our third. One was autoed. Jose Miranda. Come on, big name. Jacob Berry. And Kevin Parada. A couple new names at least. Dorson Beaver. Shane Beaver or Justin Beaver? Which one? I may do a break in the Facebook group with these 36 loose boxes. Just do a big case and a half player break or something. That would be fun. I like Barry. Yeah, Barry's one that I'm high on too. I've been picking him up here and there in a few breaks. Alright, we need a big boy. We need a Beaver or a Griffey or an Otani or a... Speaking of Jacob Berry. Speaking of Randy Johnson. Alright, now. Nolan Shonwell. And Jacob Berry again. Well, somebody will be happy with their dose of berries. Shonwell's a new name. I think the next Onyx product due out is the Gem, which is the CSG slab cards. We should have at least one case of those. I didn't order a bunch because I wanted to see it first. This is new. Yeah, if he wins the Golden Spot, he'll be sought after. Alright, 3 to go. 6 more arrows. That darn case hit. Blackie's Beaver would be outstanding with it. There's a Beaver base. And Carlos Duran, red ink to 25. And Jonathan Cannon. Duran with a second red ink. They didn't do any purple ink in this one. I know they did purple in Onyx Vintage, so they've got a few purples. Alright, we gotta top that Beaver base. 2 to go. Good luck, boy. Victor Acosta. Ken Waldichuk. Alright, here we go. We're getting down the nitty gritty. How about a green Spencer Jones with a nice big auto? And a nice box. CJ Abrams and a green Spencer Jones. Green /50. Pulling a lot of Abrams lately. The first few 3 or 4 cases we didn't hit real Abrams at all. And in the last few cases we've hit him every time. I know Les had him last break, I think. Alright, last box. Come on, Beaver. Come on, Griffey. Come on, Cal. Somebody big. Definitely not our best case that we've done. Alright, Alexis Hernandez and Victor Acosta. We're going to pull the back one first. Kellum Clark, not a bad name there. The last auto, not a Griffey. Khalil Watson, good name, but we're duping up. So a couple of decent names in that box at least. To end it on, but we did not have a black ink, we did not have an inscription. Excuse me. Alright, let's do a full recap of this bad boy. Actually, we'll recap the autos. We will not recap the base at this time. Let me move those aside, but those will all ship. Alright, base, autos, and aka blue ink autos. Thanks, Kent. Thanks, Les. Have a good night. We had Kellum Clark, Khalil Watson, CJ Abrams, Jonathan Cannon, Jacob Berry, Nolan Shonwell, Jacob Berry number 2, Kevin Parada, Peyton Pallette, Chase Petty, Aurelus Martinez, Dari Lorenzo, Noelvi Marte, Jonathan Cannon, Jordan Wicks, Ken Waldichuk. Still blue ink autos. Mason Albright, Derek Curiel, Jonathan Mejia, Enrique Bradfield Jr., Jackson Jobe, Drew Waters, Frank Mazzucato, we'll see him again, Jose Miranda, Parker Messick, Tyler Soderstrom, Carlos Duran, Sal Frelick, Tristan Casas. Promised you we'd see Frank the Maz again. There he is. And we're not done. Rickleman Castro and Maz number 3. Werner Blakely, Yordani De Los Santos, Jacob Gonzalez, Jonathan Cannon, Jefferson Espino, Michael McGreevy, Yordani De Los Santos. Different autos, though. I mean, not different, but I guess one just wrote bigger. Eric Pena and Werner Blakely. Let's go to our colored autos. Greens, number /50, we had Spencer Jones, Yuri Perez, Jose Miranda, pulled a lot of him lately, Alexis Hernandez, Tristan Casas, and then we had 2 reds, Khalil Watson and Carlos Duran. Reds are /25. That will do it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, very, very much as always. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Hope you had a great weekend, and we'll catch you guys and gals next time. Thanks.